Hey guys, I'm on my way to Alexis, Illinois to go see the Deaf Chef. I'm pretty excited. So stay tuned and we'll see how this goes. I think it's going to be great. Well, guys, I finally made it here to the Deaf Chef. We're going to go inside and meet this amazing person. Let's go. We are sitting with an amazing guy that I just met, but I can already tell he's a good guy. We are here in Alexis, Illinois with the Deaf Chef. And your name, sir?
My name is Jon Hall.
It is nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
And you are the owner of Deaf Chef.
Correct.
I will say that I have not been to Alexis in many, many, many moons. Is this where you're from?
No, originally I'm from Iowa, but I met my wife. She's from Illinois. So I ended up moving over here, and through the past decade or so, we've traveled and lived down in Alabama to Florida to back here, get back to the grandkids. So I mean, we've been here and there and everywhere.
Nice. Um, I'm going to just be straight up and ask you, how did you get your restaurant name?
Well, actually, I used to be a helicopter mechanic in the Marine Corps, and of course, working around, you know, equipment like that, very loud. Hearing protection wasn't always the best in the military. And so that started a trend of the hearing loss. And by the time I got out, it was getting pretty bad. And then eventually one day I woke up and my entire right ear, nothing. I can't hear nothing out of it. And so I went down to the doctor and he's like, no, nothing we do to get that back. We tried one of them, cochlear implants where they drill into your head. I'm like, I already got enough holes in my head. I don't need another one. But then I've been losing hearing in my left ear. So I'm to the point where I have difficulty hearing people and talking to people. That's mainly why I do the cooking. I stay in the back and I don't really come out front much at all.
I gotcha.
So,
Wow. That's a great story, actually. What I was just going to ask, what made you even want to get into doing what you're doing now?
well, actually, it's kind of a more of a therapeutic story, I'd say, than anything. I'm an Iraqi vet. Um, Ended up getting 100% disability and had difficulty readjusting back into community type life. And so I ended up with kind of a severe social anxiety disorder. And, people just don't like to be around a lot of people. And but I did find that cooking was something that distracted my mind and kept me from having intrusive thoughts and things like that. And therefore, I could like still be productive and useful and do something that kept my mind off of things and helped me feel better about myself.
That's awesome. So what would you say is your favorite plate, your meal here? That would you say?
My favorite what?
Meal.
My favorite meal?
Yeah, that you make.
Oh, that I make. I don't eat my cooking.
Oh.
No, no, I'm kidding. I do. We're particularly proud of like our tenderloins. We do sell a lot of them, and I'm a big tenderloin fan.
Do you pound them out yourself?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
We source our meat locally. We have specific requirements that we want it to be and how we want it processed. And we bring it here. We finish the processing. We have our own blend of, like most places, they have their own seasonings and stuff like that they use. And that's what we do with our own breading.
Wow.
And, we cook them fresh. So, we don't buy our meat frozen or pre-processed or anything like that. So, that's one thing. We try to get the freshest stuff we can for the people that are around and try to, source everything we can as local as possible, because we believe in helping people that are in the community. They come to eat with us and, we in turn, help them with what they do.
I like that.
So, but that and our Phillies and our smash burgers, people seem to really like. And then one night a month, we have a steak night here, usually the last Saturday of the month, and people come from all over for that. And then we have our catfish on every Friday night, and people come for that too. So,
when did you open?
Oh, we just actually opened last November.
Oh,
So I mean, we're new on the block. We're the new kid.
okay. And you think it's going well? I mean, is it a packed house?
You come here on the weekend, you're gonna have a hard time finding a safe place to sit down. Yeah, but I mean, we have our slow nights too, but weekends are generally really busy,
Wow.
and so things have picked up a lot since we've opened. I think the word's getting out. Working with our advertising or social media and folks like you, I think that helps us a lot. And we appreciate everybody that comes in and helps us get to where we're at now.
How far are you from Gilbert?
Actually, we're pretty close. We're about 15 minutes from Galesburg. Not that like a lot of places like that where your major employment places are. You have a lot of what you used to call bedroom communities where people live, but they don't necessarily work.
Right.
So we got people that work out of town down in Galesburg, Monmouth, places like that, but they still call Alexis home. And so people travel both ways in that instance. So
What would you say, like the farthest that you've had so far? I mean, the farthest, like, have you had?
well, I mean, we've had a couple come down from Wisconsin one time. I mean,
Wow.
Rockford. It depends on word of mouth and how people, because it's basically our family said, hey, since you're doing nothing, why don't you come down and visit us and we'll go out to this place to eat. So they make a trip out of it, a weekend trip or whatever. And I mean, not that they're specifically coming here to eat, but they make it part of their plan to visit when they come down.
Yeah.
So or come over. And we appreciate that. And we like it when people tell us where they're from. So, we just, we like to meet new people and welcome them to a small community. Some people never been into a town this small. It's a nice little trip, I think. Like so me and my wife will take off and we'll go different places and visit, different restaurants and locations and things like that, shopping trips and stuff. And it's just a fun getaway for us too. So we think that people also like to do that. They'll get out, make their Sunday drive. Maybe they'll grab their parents or grandparents or grandkids and come eat and just go for that drive.
What are your hours of operation?
We're closed on Mondays because even the cook needs one day off a week, and that's me. I'm getting older, so
Yeah.
I need that day of rest. Not for looks, mind you, because I'm already good looking enough,
Oh yeah.
but still. But we're closed on Mondays. Tuesdays we don't open till 4 because Tuesday afternoon we do our maintenance on the kitchen, for our cooking equipment, and then we're open Wednesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. I tell you what, if they mention that they heard about our place from your podcast, just tell us at the counter and we'll give you 10% off.
Wow. You heard that, guys. Mention Small Town Big Talk, you get 10% off. Do you have anything else that you would like to
We just love to have everybody come in and visit with us and say hi. And, we look forward to serving you. That's what we're here for.
Thank you. I appreciate your time so much.
And we appreciate you.
I look forward to this. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.